welcome to the show. It is the Angry Ninja Podcast. Ask the Angry Ninja. We're live on Twitter, not live on YouTube, but recording this for YouTube too to put up on there. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Super Bowl and about some other comic book stuff. Because the Ninja is a nerd, but he also loves football. Go figure. And I know talking about the Super Bowl is going to date this, so if you're watching this in the future, we're talking about the 2018 Super Bowl where the Patriots lose. The refs called a fair game. That's amazing what happens when the refs call a fair game. The Patriots lose. It's a great and wonderful thing. I'm not a big Patriots fan. I actually hate the Patriots. Just because I am a fan of another AFC team, and as long as the Patriots are in the AFC, it doesn't seem like my team's ever going to make the Super Bowl. As a matter of fact, the Patriots, just for complete honesty, put my team out of the Super Bowl. Or out of the playoffs, so they had no chance to make Super Bowl. So, the Patriots can all be ninja kicked in the throat and die. Because Tom Brady needs to retire, go home and fuck a supermodel, and stay away from football. Alright, you've already won. You already got more Super Bowls than any other quarterback. It's time to go home, let some other people play, and yeah, fuck off. And Bill Belichick, your little Oompa Loompa looking ass, you can fuck off too. No. But anyway, in every game leading up to this, there's been some really shady calls. And I'm not going to say, oh, big conspiracy, they pay off the refs, all that stuff. I don't believe that. For it to be conspiracy, way too many things had to happen. Way too many people had to be involved. And there'd be no way to keep it a secret. So I don't believe it was a conspiracy that the Patriots won those games. I'm just saying they had really crappy refs. And the calls they made, especially in the Titans game and the Jaguars game, that allowed them to get the lead in the Titans game and come back and were crap. And when the refs call a fair game, not only did the Patriots lose, but at no point in the game did they ever have the lead. Not once. They were losers the whole game. And anytime the Patriots are losers for a whole game, it is a wonderful game, especially the Super Bowl, because yeah, Ninja can come on and throw it the all the time. Alright. Looking forward to the next season now. I am a Tennessee Titans fan. Just in case you're wondering. I'm going to get that out of the way. The Ninja supports the Tennessee Titans. The Ninja thinks they're going to be a great football team. And was shocked. Absolutely shocked in their decision this year. It's the best season we've had in years. It's the best season Tennessee Titans in years. First time we made the playoffs in like 8 or 9 years, I think 10 years. First time we won a playoff game since the last time we made the Super Bowl. And we rewarded our coach by firing him. I was like, that's right. You took us to Super Bowl, or you took us to playoffs first time in years. You guys a playoff win, first time in fucking decades. And, oh yeah, congratulations, you're fired. But, in that, they did fire the head coach. They brought on a new guy. I was hoping they'd bring in a more offensive-minded coach, but they didn't. And I'm like, well, why would you do that? Well, they brought in a more defensive-minded coach, and then he's bringing in people. And you know what? He brought in a defensive coordinator from the Ravens. Ravens, historically good defense for years and years and years. And then he brought an offensive coordinator from the Texans. And yeah, they had a pretty good offense still. Everybody got fucking hurt. So, yeah. I'm thinking he's making good choices. I think we're going to have a lot better team next year. I'm excited about Titans next year. I think we're actually going to turn the success in the playoffs this year and next year into making it to the AFC Championship game, if not making it to the Super Bowl. And if we make the Super Bowl, well, we only lost by 6 inches last time. And I think this quarterback got more than 6 inches. I'm just saying, we got it this time. So next year, Titans, Super Bowl champions. Yes, I said it. Next year, Titans will be the Super Bowl champions. Alright, now, we're talking about some comic book stuff. Not talking about sports, because that's the thing Ninja likes to talk about comics. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to start reading it. And hopefully next time I do a solo show, we're going to be talking about this book right here. Bam! Just picked it up. Batman Nightfall, Volume 1. I need to get Volume 2. I have Volume 1 and 3. They didn't have Volume 2 yet. But as you see, it's pretty girthy. A lot here to read. I'm going to be checking that out, and hopefully we'll talk about this next week. I'm going to read Volume 1 and then get Volume 2 and order on Amazon. And then we'll talk about all 3 volumes that I've read them all. and we'll talk about that. But I was thinking about reading the Batman Nightfall. Nightfall, if for those who don't know, I do know this. I've read the one specific issue, the issue or the series where Batman gets his back broken when Bane defeats Batman. Of course, by the end of it, Batman spends some time healing, comes back, and beats the crap out of Bane. But in the interim, there's a guy he picks to take on the role of Batman, and literally the stress of being Batman makes that dude go insane. And starts doing a lot of really bad things because as Batman. And so the first thing he has to do when Bruce Wayne heals up and comes back is kick his ass. And that's what Batman does. Batman handles his own messes, which is awesome. He also has some backup, but he has no superpowers. So everything he does, he actually does. He needs technology to help him, but he makes the technology. He invents the technology. That's what he does. Which was making me think, why is he so awesome compared to the other superheroes? Especially ones like Superman. And I was thinking about it, what is wrong as a character with Superman? Because if you think about it, there's no reason anybody should ever be able to beat Superman. Bulletproof. I mean, you can't hurt him, right? Shoots lasers out of his eyes. He can fly. He can freeze you with his breath. He can do anything he wants. Period. Like, for all intents and purposes, he is a god on Earth. That is Superman. So how come Batman can beat him? How can Batman beat him so badly? And I got one graphic novel I've already read. It's literally a collection of all the times Batman has whooped the shit out of Superman. Every single time they fought is in this book. It's a great book. It's called Batman vs. Superman. It came out by the time they released it. The collection about the time the Batman vs. Superman movie came out, which I thought was awesome. But I picked up Reddit, and literally Batman always wins. And it dawned on me, it kind of points out what's wrong with Superman character and a lot of other super powered characters. When they don't have their powers, they don't know how to fight. It's pretty simple. Superman can't win a street fight to save his life. If he doesn't have his powers, fucking 10-year-old can walk up and punch him in the dick and the fight's over. So Superman doesn't know how to handle pain. He's never felt pain. He's never suffered. He never had anything he had to overcome. He was raised in Kansas City on a farm. You're like, oh, his whole planet blew up. He was a baby when he was in here. He didn't even know those motherfuckers. He didn't suffer. He didn't have any hardships. He grew up impervious to pain. Didn't learn to fight. Just learned how to be super. So, when anything happens and he loses his powers, which is how Batman always beats him, he's smart enough to take away his powers, Superman doesn't know what to do. Superman's like, oh, I'm just going to stand here and get my ass kicked because I don't actually know how to throw a punch. That's what's wrong with Superman. He doesn't know how to fight. Period. And that's a big deal. If you're a superhero, you kind of need to know how to fight. You know, Wonder Woman, she is the daughter of a god, right? But she's also on Amazon. So she knows how to fight. So if she's ever in any situation where, you know what, you lost your godly powers, she's still a badass fighter. She's still going to beat the shit out of you. Superman, you take away his powers, he's like, oh, please don't hit me in the face. It'll hurt in the face, you know. Superman loses his powers, you can just punch him and that's it. It's over. He's done. You know. Hopefully he never loses his powers at gay bar, because then he won't like what happens to him in there. He'll get shot in the face, but it won't be with a gun. So, that's a major problem with Superman. And there's a problem with a lot of them. Honestly, like, you want to see the Green Lantern crumble? Take away his ring. He's got nothing if you take away his ring. Yeah. I mean, he was a military guy. Well, this is the original Green Lantern. Damn it, we're going back. I think some of the ones other now can fight, but the original Green Lantern, he was an aircraft pilot. A little combat training, but he mainly learned how to fly a plane. Not very helpful in a fight. So he loses his ring, he's getting his ass kicked. Period. I mean, that's what it is. So, I think that's one of the reasons I like Batman as much as I do as far as my favorite superhero, because he never had any superpowers. If you peel away all of his technology, you take away his bat suit and leave him with just the cowl, you know what? He's still gonna beat you up. He still knows how to fight. He still can hit you with a ninja star. Like, that's it. You know, if you read the Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns, you actually learn Batman can't shoot a gun very well. It's too inaccurate. It's too much recoil. He's actually better with a batarang than he's a gun, because it's more exact. And that's how he operates. And that's one of the reasons I think he's better than Superman. But really, honestly, it is a problem if you go through the superheroes that have superpowers. It's a problem. They don't know how to fight. Period. It's across the board. They all get their asses kicked anytime there's a real fight. Batman, he doesn't. He fights back. He beats up superheroes because he knows how to take their powers away and beat them up. And so I'm actually kind of looking forward to the story with the Nightfall that actually shows what it takes in order for one man to beat Batman. And even if it's not a permanent fight, he's going to put Batman down, and we'll see what happens. I've heard a little bit about it, some of the story, because obviously follow comics is what I fucking do. So I'm really looking forward to reading that. We'll talk about it next week. Alright. I haven't got a single question today, which is fine. It is like 2 o'clock in the morning here. I understand most people are asleep. And I think Twitter for the live questions actually goes by your area. And you record 2:30 in the morning, everybody's like, we're in your area, but we're asleep, so you can fuck off. And you know what? I get it. I'm a ninja. I operate at night. It's how I operate, so I get it. I'm not even mad. Alright. So we're going to have a couple bad jokes, and then we're going to call it a show for the day. Bad joke number 1. What did the dick say to the condom? Cover me. I'm going in. Such a bad joke. It was really a horrible joke. And that's actually probably going to be the only bad joke for the day. I'm going to actually do a whole show, probably 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long, of nothing but bad jokes. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to end the show on this. And everybody remember that Superman's a bitch. And that's why he loses.